What up, everybody? Welcome to week 2 of my juicing. So just to give you a little bit of an update, I stopped the juicing cleanse where I was just doing nothing but juice Thursday. So that was week 2. And I was like really dizzy, and I had really bad headaches, and I couldn't work out. I could barely even like get up to do anything. If I didn't have to work, I wouldn't have. I probably would have just laid in bed the entire 4 days. And the fourth day was the worst. And so I was literally like dizzy walking down the stairs, like all the stairs kind of like, we had to go do laundry, and it was like all the stairs like morphed into like one stair. It was kind of weird. So yeah, so I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'm done. I guess I'm done with this. So I ended up eating. On that day I had my wife made salmon, which she makes like the best seafood. So she made me some salmon, and then I made like these air fryer green beans, and then I like instantly felt like 1,000 times better. So I just decided that maybe I just need to eat at least one meal a day. So this week I'm going to kind of take you guys through like what I'm eating every day, because I'm doing not really juices, but like a smoothie. So when I was doing the juice cleanse, we had like a fat flush smoothie that had like apples and cucumbers and spinach and lemon and all of that in it, and it was blended up into a smoothie. So that's what I've been doing, one of those, and then I still have the salmon and the green beans. Yeah, and then a big salad. I usually end my day with like a really big salad. So I still am not like eating a lot of processed foods. I still am not eating a lot of what am I trying to say, like food substitutes, I guess. I'm trying to keep it as plant-based as possible, so the majority of my diet is vegetables. And then having that one meal with like a little bit of protein, it literally like changed my workouts, changed the way I felt throughout the day and everything. Like I feel so much better throughout the day, and my workouts are back to where they were before. Like I was having issues with like lifting and stuff, and I wasn't really able to lift like I was before. Like I had to decrease my lifts dramatically. Even my cardio, like I wasn't able to do as much cardio, and I wasn't able to do it as intense because I was always like on the verge of having a headache. And yeah, I don't have that issue anymore. So that's what I'm sticking with. I'm still doing my gallon of water, and then I do my one meal, and then one smoothie, and then a big huge, like the biggest salad ever to end the day. So I'll show you guys that and just kind of how I make my meals throughout the week. I'm gonna do a couple of little different things. So yeah, stay tuned. What's up, everyone? So today is Tuesday. It's day 9 of this. I don't know if I can even call it really like a juice cleanse anymore. I don't know, because I'm not juicing anymore. But just day 9 of this 30-day journey, I guess we can say. So I just wanted to hop on because there's something that I noticed last night. One of the reasons why I wanted to start this was because I've been like really tired and really lethargic, and like I didn't really have any energy and all of that. And I noticed last night I've been off of coffee, which I don't know, I didn't really drink a lot of coffee before, but I would drink it like a couple times a week. But I don't really need it anymore. Like, I have a lot of energy. Like, throughout the day, I'm good. Like, last week was rough when I was starting the cleanse. And I was like really tired and had headaches and stuff. But this week I've noticed that like I have a lot more energy. I'm able to do things. My head is clear. Like, I'm able to focus on my job more, as opposed to like my mind just kind of wandering all over the place. I am not like jittery, like, oh my God, let's go do something really, really fast. Like, not like that, but like I just have energy to do things. And even at night, like, it's almost like kind of hard for me to fall asleep at night because I don't need as much sleep. And then when I wake up in the morning, I'm not like dead when I wake up. Because before, when I would wake up in the morning, it was like, oh my God, like I have to be up. Like, this is dumb. I don't even want to be up. Like, why am I awake? And there were a couple of times that I slept like a full night, like a full 8-hour night, and I was like still lethargic and had no energy. And now when I wake up in the morning, I'm like, all right, I'm good, like whatever. So I thought that was kind of cool, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. So as far as the health aspect goes, as far as like my mental health and like taking care of what I wanted to take care of as far as like the energy levels and stuff like that, it's working. All right, y'all. So it's lunchtime, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I would normally eat for lunch. I'm going to actually walk you through what I make. So I'll show you. I have my vegetables are already washed and everything, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut those up and get started on my meal. So for lunch, I'm doing chicken, apple sausage, and vegetables. So this is the chicken apple sausage that I use. I really like it. Every link is 130 calories, 7 grams of fat, and 2 grams of carbs. So this is what I like to use. So I have 2 of these out. I'm gonna make 2 meals at a time, because I'm trying to like add a little variety in my life, and I don't want to get bored since all I'm eating is like protein and vegetables. So I have that, and then I have some broccoli, and then I have my onions, and then I have my bell peppers here, and then I'm doing Brussels sprouts, which I'm so happy about. So I'm gonna cut all of this stuff up, and then I'm gonna put it into this little sheet pan, and then cook it in the oven for like, I'll put it in the oven for, I don't even know how long, to be honest with you. So the thing about me is like, I'm not really big on like recipes or like knowing exactly how much of every little thing to put in. So I just kind of, when it comes to like cooking, I put in what I think is great, and I put it in the oven for however long I think it should be in there, and I just keep checking it until it's done. So that's how I make my food. So I'm dicing up these onions, and then I cut my Brussels sprouts in half, which is something that I learned from working in the restaurant that I used to work in. I cut them in half, and then just throw them on the pan. And then I cut up my bell pepper. I don't know if there's a right or wrong way to cut these vegetables. Tell me if there's a right or wrong way. I have not a clue. But I just cut them whatever way works for me. So that's what I'm doing. So, like I said, I'm doing protein, some kind of protein, so like a meat, and then a lot of veggies. The majority of my diet is made up of veggies. For the next, I have 21 days left, and I'm probably just gonna keep it like this. That's how I'm gonna do those. And then I'll have my little sausages that I'll cut up and put on top. So let's run through all of that so we can get to the good part, which is the eating. Okay, so I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of olive oil onto my Brussels sprouts. I have them all cut up here now. I don't know if you can see them in the video, but they're all cut up in there. So I put a little bit of olive oil all over them and just kind of like shake them all up. I like for them to be kind of crispy, and I feel like the olive oil helps with that. So I make sure that they are all olive oiled up, you know. And then I put these onions on top, and then the bell peppers go on there. Oh no, I forgot my broccoli. That's super important because I like to have as much vegetables as possible. And I don't know if you can see on here too, but this is a pretty big sheet pan, and I'm only making food for 2 days. So that's when I say like I want a shit ton of vegetables. Like I try to have as many vegetables as I can because it prevents me from eating donuts. So I also, in this particular meal, I like to have my broccoli little. So I rip it up into smaller little pieces, or sometimes I end up having to cut it into smaller little pieces. And then once I'm done with this, I'm going to put a little bit more olive oil on because I like to have some on my broccoli too. I lost my cap because it happens, but I have a pretty steady hand, so I'll just pour a little bit more on there. I put salt and pepper on here. Those are the only 2 seasonings that I really put on this particular dish. I have some pink Himalayan sea salt, and this is like the last of it. So I'm just going to use the last of it. There wasn't really that much in there. But whatever. It works. And then toss that around and get that all coated and all of that goodness. And I kind of spread this out a little bit. Like so. I'm going to toss my hands real quick, and I'm going to go ahead and cut up my sausages. So these are those chicken apple sausages that we got from Fry's. And I'm just going to cut these. Don't laugh at my cutting board because it's cheap. So I have 2 sausages for 2 days. So I have 1 sausage for every day. And then when I'm done with these, then I'll switch up my meals. I think I'm gonna do like a shrimp, and I got some green beans, and I love like this air fryer, green bean air fryer recipe that I found off of Pinterest, and it just makes my life great, and it makes me happy. So I like to make that meal. So here, I'll show you what this looks like. If you can kind of see, it's a pretty big sheet pan, and I've got my bell peppers, Brussels sprouts, my little chicken apple sausage here, and then my broccoli, and I'm gonna go ahead and throw this in the oven. I have the oven set at 400 because I like for the Brussels sprouts and the broccoli to get like kind of crispy a little bit. So I'll put this in the oven for like 10 to 15 minutes ish. I'll just kind of check it and see what it's like, and then yeah, I'll show you the finished product. So here is the finished product. These stayed in the oven for about 15 minutes. So these are my Brussels sprouts, bell pepper, broccoli, onion creation. And then I have it with this cucumber mint sparkling water that I got from Target. I absolutely love this brand of sparkling water because they have so many like really, really good flavors. So this cucumber mint is like a very refreshing, it's just a really, really good refreshing flavor. I love it. So I have that, and then of course I have my regular water. I've already drank 2 of these bottles today, so I'll drink another one right now. After I get finished eating, I'll eat all of my food or whatever, and then I'll have my drinks, have my waters, and yeah, this is lunch. And then this is my meal for tomorrow. So I have my food for today, and then this is what I'm gonna eat tomorrow. So I have these, that's split into my 2 meals, and then the next day I will, whatever day that is, I can't even remember what today is, Thursday, I will go ahead and make my shrimp and green beans. So I'll catch you on Thursday. Side note, does it make me a total snob that I drink my sparkling water out of a champagne glass? I don't know, but a champagne flute just makes it taste so much better. So that's what I do. Call me fancy. All right, y'all, what's up? I'm here making my second meal of the week. So my first one was that sausage meal, and I had that for 2 days. And then now I'm gonna do shrimp, and I wanted to do shrimp and vegetables, so I decided I'm gonna do kind of like a shrimp stir fry, not stir fry, what's it called? Shrimp fried rice. That's what I'm planning on making. So I have cauliflower. I'm gonna rice my cauliflower. I have that already washed and cut up, and then I'm gonna put some onions in there. I'm also gonna put some mushrooms in there, and then I have a couple of eggs, 2 eggs for 2 days. And then I'm also going to make these air fryer green beans, and I'll show you how I make those because they are delicious, and I don't ever want a green bean made any other way because I love air fryer green beans. So let's get started. So first and foremost, I have my food processor. If you don't have a food processor, get one. They're awesome. You don't need to buy riced cauliflower. It's just not necessary. You cut them up into like pieces about this size, drop them into your handy dandy food processor. This thing has changed my entire life. I put the lid on and I pulse it a couple times. And I have riced cauliflower. Literally, it took me longer to explain it than it took the machine to do it. Amazing. So I'm pretty sad. I just discovered all my sesame oil is gone. So I have to use olive oil. But we're just going to put a little bit of olive oil in the pan. And then I put my chopped up onions, and I have some garlic in there also. So I'm just going to saute this a little bit and kind of bring some of the flavor out, and then I'll throw that riced cauliflower on top of here. Oh, and just so you know, I'm boiling up my eggs too for my salad that I'm gonna eat as my last meal today. So 1 egg goes in every salad. And then for the next 2 days, I get eggs in my shrimp fried rice. So, you know, hashtag protein. Now, I'll add in the cauliflower. And stir that all up. I'm going to throw some soy sauce on this. I'm recording this on my phone, so it's really hard for me to like hold the phone and cook at the same time. So I'm going to throw a little bit of soy sauce on there. I'm going to put some sesame seeds in it and try and give it like that Asian flavor a little bit. I'm starting to realize I don't have all the ingredients that I need, and I'm a little sad, but we're going to make this work. So I'm going to try and season this up the best that I can, and I'll holler at you when it's done. Okay, so now I'm making the air fryer green beans. So I'm just going to, I have all my green beans here. They've already been washed and drained and all that good stuff. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of olive oil on them. And then the air fryer, if you can hear it, is on. So I have it like preheated. Because stuff just cooks better that way. But you know? So there's that. And then I sprinkle a little bit of salt and pepper. And that's literally it. That's all I do. And then just shake it around. It's kind of like the same concept as the Brussels sprouts. Like I want the oil to be on there because it makes your green beans like a little crispy. So when I put them in the air fryer, it kind of gives me the illusion that I'm eating fries. So, you know, not a French fry, but we're gonna mind fuck ourselves into thinking that it's a French fry. So I have these. I'm gonna put them in the air fryer for like 5 minutes, and then I like shake up the thingy so that they don't burn, because they burn really fast. So I'm gonna shake it up, and then I'll put them in for like another 3 to 5 minutes, and then they're done. Okay, so my green beans are done. Well, this first batch anyways. So we'll put these on my handy dandy fried rice. I say that with quotations. I'm actually gonna get tongs because I was trying to use my fingers, and let's just be real, it's freaking hot. Please hold, YouTube. Yay. So my tongs are missing. So we're just gonna use this handy dandy spatula. He tried to be on Okay, I had to put this one together without y'all. Sorry, I could not hold the phone and do this at the same time. Anywho, this is the finished product. So my wife had already made the shrimp. She is the seafood maker in the house. So she already made my shrimp for me. So I just heated that up. And then I have my green beans here. And then I have the cauliflower rice with onions, garlic, and mushrooms. And I sprinkled some soy sauce on there. If you guys have coconut aminos, try coconut aminos and tell me what you think. Because I really want to try those, but I don't have any. So anyways, this is my completed shrimp stir fry dish. Shrimp fried rice thingy.